Hi, Venus here again, and today I'm going to go over 3 simple exercises that you can do every day, almost anywhere, that will help work on your strength, mobility, as well as your general physical wellness. Again, these exercises are super simple that anybody can do and anybody can start to work with and progress with. So the reason for today's video, I just wanted to give people the most bang for their buck in terms of things they could do on a daily basis that'll better themselves overall physically. So these exercises are not the be all end all of physical health, but they're just 3 exercises that I think can target a lot of areas and give you a lot of benefits in terms of your physical health. So the first one we're going to go over is simply a hang, a dead hang. So you're just going to find a bar, a ledge, something you kind of hold on to, and you're simply just going to let your weight hang. So again, what we're doing here is we're just opening up the shoulders, we're stretching the chest, the lats, we're also strengthening the shoulder. So even though you're hanging in a relaxed position, your rotator cuff muscle in your shoulder is still working to kind of hold that position. The other thing is just kind of, it gives you a nice stretch through the mid back or in the upper back, as well as even maybe in the low back. At the same time, you get to really work on your grip strength. So you want to hold anywhere from 5 to 60 seconds. At 60 seconds, if it gets too easy, then you either want to continue to increase the time, or you can kind of further challenge yourself with something such as a single arm hang, just to do the same thing, but just to make it more challenging for yourself. So with that exercise, we address a lot of things. We address the grip strength, we address the forearm and the wrist, we address the shoulder, as well as even the elbow, as well as even addressing the thoracic spine. So the next exercise we're going to go over is just simply a squat. So again, however you want to perform this, some people perform it hanging on to something. There's a variety of ways you want to do it. You might just want to do it repetitions, or you might want to hold it. So in a simple squat, just coming into the squat and coming back up. So again, we're working on our ankle mobility, working on our knee and hip mobility, as well as working on just general lower body strength and endurance. And again, you can do it either in repetitions, or you can hold it for a longer period of time if you want to work more on that mobility and stretching aspect of it. So here, just holding on to a post and just dropping down to squat and just holding that position. So again, trying to pull yourself forward a little bit. And again, you can hold it anywhere from 10 to 60 seconds or even more. Good. So again, with that, we hit the ankle, the knee, the hip. Again, as well as just kind of sometimes even just holding that position if you're doing it without any support, a little bit of working on that, a little bit of low back endurance. So the third, and possibly one of the most underrated exercises anybody can do on a daily basis, yes, walking. Walking is a very underrated exercise with a lot of benefits. So obviously there's the cardiovascular benefits in terms of your heart and lungs, but there's also other benefits in terms of getting a lot of repetitions, strengthening the calves, muscles of the feet, as well as simply getting the body moving. Especially if you kind of get in full stride, you start to get rotation through your upper back, your low back, as well as through the hips. So again, it's just a really excellent exercise that everyone can take part in. I usually recommend at least 10 minutes of consistent walking throughout the day. Again, not broken up into chunks, but like one complete 10-minute segment of walking. And again, that could be anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, 2 hours, depending on how much time you have. But again, it's an excellent exercise that anybody can do and gives you a ton of physical benefits. So to recap, we went over 3 exercises that'll help work towards general physical well-being. So the first one was the hang. Again, just hanging up on a bar. This will work everything pretty much from your grip, through the wrist, all the way into the mid back. So start with a couple seconds of the hang, see how it feels. And again, gradually over time, you can work your way up. You can usually start with 2 or 3 sets of hangs. Again, anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds to start, and gradually work your way up over time. The second exercise we went over today was a squat. Again, we're hitting the ankles, the knees, the hips, as well as a little bit for the low back. Again, whether you want to hold that position for a longer stretch, or you want to kind of simply do repetitions just to kind of work on general lower body strength and endurance, either is fine. But I think the squat is just an exercise that you can do daily that can kind of really give you a lot of physical benefit. And then the last one we went over was walking. Again, walking, very underrated. I recommend most people do it, especially a lot of my low back patients. There's a lot of evidence saying that a general walking program can be very effective for general low back pain. Again, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.